Alright guys, today I want to do a brand new video about the sneak peeks and everything because it's been 6 months now I think since the last major update, which was the hospital update. There has been small updates in January I think, but who really cares? But anyways, I do have new information about the fire station update that everyone's been asking about. I get comments all the time. People ask me when it's coming out, where's the new sneak peeks, because there hasn't been any for a long time until recently. I wouldn't say today, but recently, as of the last week or two. On Discord, of course, there's been a ton of sneak peeks, not on Reddit but on Discord, and they're not multiplayer related, they're actually the fire station related. And I'm going to be showing like maybe like 4 of them or something like that. There's definitely quite a few, and a couple of them are videos too, and they're really important because they actually show mechanics. Like there's like a hatchet or like an axe or whatever you can break down doors with. I'll get into that later. And there's like more stuff about like what the hose does and like the fires. Being an arsonist, that's pretty cool. I think that's pretty awesome. But anyways, let's get into the first sneak peek. Now, here's what the first one is. Some of you might be familiar with it even if you're not on the Discord, because I did talk about my last video, but just in case you haven't seen it yet, there has been the sneak peek about like a little hose thing with the fire in the background or whatever. And you can see the hose on the left and the water squirting out the right, and you can see Sasquatch's foot looks a bit interesting. And I kind of just thought about like, what if you could be the mayor and remove the powers to remove the fire hydrants? Then what do you do? Like, how do you keep the water? I'm not really sure. I talk about more in that other video if you're interested. But anyways, yeah, let's just get into the next sneak peek. This next one isn't exactly a sneak peek, but it's more so a hint about what the next update could be. And someone said, like, poll POV, what should next update be? And then they said fire station, multiplayer, cooking, lawn mowing, or the Arcor parking garage. And someone else said they should add a White House. That's interesting. I mean, it's a game on Canada, but we'll just ignore that for now. And the dev actually responded saying, top 2 and surprise third one that's not on the list. There actually is an idea that hasn't been on that list that is going to come out at some point. I'm not sure what that update would be. I guess we'll have to learn later. Also, as for the lawn mowing update, that's kind of like a running joke in the server. It's kind of about like everyone wanting a lawn mowing update. I don't know. Anyways, let's move on to the next sneak peek. And this one is pretty interesting because it actually shows a video of what the fires look like. And I'll show the video right here. So yeah, pretty interesting video. It looks kind of dramatic. It looks like a nuclear fallout or something like that. It looks pretty deadly, but that's what the sneak peek was. I don't know how to feel about it. I guess it just shows what the fires would look like in the game, and the background is the car dealership. So I'm guessing one of the missions you can do is you can go to the fire station, or you can go to the car parking lot or whatever, the car store, and you can go there and, well, you can take out the fire and stuff. That's going to be pretty interesting. I wonder what happens if you don't take out the fire. I guess you just lose access to it. I'm not entirely sure on that, but it's definitely interesting. I'll say that much. Anyways, this next one is also a video, and this one's probably my favorite sneak peek out of all of them lately. And you can see a lot of people reacted to it with just a fire emoji because it's lit. It's pretty lit right here. And it's basically a sneak peek about an axe, and you can break down doors with it like I mentioned earlier. And here's the video if you're interested. So yeah, that's what the video is, and I just wanted to mention that the background music was not edited, and that's actually part of the sneak peek, the music, and it kind of makes me think that music is actually going to become one of the cassette tapes in the game. Like, my theory right now, my epic game theory is that there's going to be brand new cassette tapes in the next update where, like, they can have, like, maybe the ones, basically the songs I missed, like, for example, the arcade one, like the arcade simulator songs, and the one from the TV. The song from the TV for the diploma, like the one that plays at midnight. I think that's going to be in the game because that's the one that played in the sneak peek. That's my assumption. And of course, we're going to be able to break down doors, so we don't have to deal with the pharmacist. I know how much everybody hates that NPC. It is like, there are probably whole communities dedicated to absolutely hating on the pharmacist because it's just, I guess she's just really annoying. They probably hate her more than the Iron Ranger. I actually did my own little poll on that. I forgot who won the poll, but here's it on screen. But yeah, it's not a very favorable NPC, but that's the whole sneak peek. I think it's probably going to be a very interesting mechanic. This next sneak peek is definitely interesting for sure. It's basically just Sasquatch looking at a tree, and it seems like, if anything, he's not really feeling bad about it. He's not feeling emotional about it. He's kind of just sitting there and witnessing it as if he's like been in war before. He has like PTSD now. This is going to be the next update, by the way. And also, the trees burning. Maybe he doesn't like the trees because, maybe instead of trees in that area, we could have a McDonald's or something like that. It's America. I mean, I know the game takes place in Canada, but this is America. We could have McDonald's or something. That'd be pretty cool. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And also the hoses, the hoses kind of show more about what the hoses do in the game. You can hold it, and it's just interesting stuff. Maybe he's connecting it. That's what I think is actually happening. He's connecting the hose to a fire hydrant. I'm very excited to see what happens with this image, to see how it actually works in game. These next things aren't really sneak peeks, but it's definitely hints by the devs themselves. They're actually, again, just information about the update. And this person said, so Fire Station and multiplayer coming together, and not the full multiplayer, but some of it is what your Johnny said. So it seems like multiplayer will be coming out, but not in its full capacity. Like maybe they had like unique versions of multiplayer, because I'm assuming what they're going to release is like racing, stuff that's already in the game but of other people. But maybe in the future they want to implement new mechanics that involve like direct collision of other players. Like, I don't know, like I can't really think of anything, but maybe something like that. Like completely new game modes we haven't seen before, like nothing like snowball fighting or racing. I'd really like to see that happen. This also isn't really a sneak peek, but it's just basically confirming that the next update is actually going to be coming next for sure. And it's not, I don't think it's going to be multiplayer, because I don't think they're coming out at the same time, especially based off the R message. It seems like the Fire Station is going to come out first. I'm not sure if they're testing multiplayer or not, but it seems like Garage Fire Station is coming out next, especially with all the sneak peeks they've been releasing these past week. I definitely think that the update's going to come out soon. And my guess, if anything, is maybe since it's been so long since an update came out, maybe the Fire Station will come out. And then shortly after, there'll be like another huge update with multiplayer. Maybe that's what's going to happen. I'm not entirely sure, but there's that. All right, well, for fun, since there's so many sneak peeks, let's do a whole tier list on them. All right, let's get started. So we're going to start with this, I guess like this isn't really a sneak peek, but this is just confirming the Fire Station's coming out. Solid B tier. I definitely think that's pretty awesome. That's coming out. Next up, we got the arsonist guy, or whatever you want to call him, and he has the hose thing. Pretty cool. I'll give him an A tier because I like it. A for arson, Anyways, this one, it looks kind of funny. Nothing special, though. I'll give it a C tier. All right, there we go. And then we got the next one here. This one's just talking about, like, the next updates are coming out. That's kind of boring. I'll give that a D tier. We'll go to this one. This is basically just confirming that the Fire Station multiplayer are coming together. Well, actually not coming together. That's kind of sad news. I'm giving that an F tier. We got the hatchet axe thing you can break. Pretty awesome. I'd probably say that's an S tier in my opinion. And we got the video of the Sasquatch just sitting in a fire. Really a banger. S tier. And that's my whole tier list on every single sneak peek so far. Pretty cool.